Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys 3 super easy 5-minute green recipes. So these are green colored recipes and I feel like automatically that just makes it healthy because green food is healthy food. Well, maybe not all the time, but in this case, it is most definitely. So 3 super healthy 5-minute recipes for us lazy people that still want to get fit. And speaking of getting fit, if you guys have not seen the first episode of my new Get Fit With Me series, I talk about some of the changes I'm making in order to get fit, and I also show you guys a simple meal prep. So if you guys want to see that video, I'll leave a link to that down below. But without further ado, let's get on with the recipes. Alright guys, so for this first recipe, we're going to be making some pesto, but we're going to be making them with some leftover greens. You know, like those stems that you get when you take off the kale leaves and stuff like that? Just those leftover greens that you normally would probably throw away. Well, we're going to use them up today because I don't like to waste food. So we're going to throw those into a food processor and then we are going to process it. So basically blend it or whatever, just basically, you know, puree, yeah, that's the right word. And I'm using this awesome, I think it's called a Ninja Duo blender. So this is a blender slash food processor and it is amazing. I am obsessed. I am not sponsored, but if you guys are interested, I will leave the information in the description box. Anyways, after you've pureed the crap out of it, you are going to add some more stuff. Now I'm going to add some more greens just because I had a lot of greens on hand and I'm just using them up. This is a great way to use up your greens. I'm adding some spinach, and this looks like spinach right now, but this is actually basil, or basil as the British call it, and we're gonna add that in. I would have loved to add more basil, but I did not have more basil. Now, once you've pureed the veggies, we are going to add some white kidney beans, and I'm adding some soaked cashews. They don't necessarily have to be soaked, but it blends much nicer. And we're also adding some raw garlic. If you don't like raw garlic, you can use garlic powder. And we're also adding a bit of nutritional yeast and a little splash of water. And we're also gonna squeeze some lemon juice. Now, remember, these ingredients are pretty much optional. You can play around with it and make it your own. Add something, remove something. But if you guys want the ingredients list, it will be linked in a blog post down below in the description box, as always. Alright, now that you've blended up the goodness, look how green and beautiful it looks. Oh my god. And it is super fresh and raw. So if you guys want to cook it up, actually, you can do so. I like to add it into pasta. You can eat it as a spread. You can do whatever you want, really. If you do eat it with pasta, you can have it like on cold pasta. Or like I said, you can cook it up. And you can just kind of like cook it up on a frying pan or something with the pasta. I mean, the options are endless. You can probably keep this in the fridge for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 days or so. And yeah, there is your very green and very, very healthy oil-free pesto. Now, one way that I decide to eat this lovely pesto thing is to eat it with gnocchi. And the reason why I chose gnocchi is because it is like literally so fast to make. Like, you just buy this store-bought thing of gnocchi and it cooks in like 3 minutes or something. And you basically bring the water to a boil, add the gnocchi, and once it starts to float like that, like those pieces are floating on top, that's when you know it's pretty much done. It takes like 3 minutes, honestly. And then it is ready to serve and you can just add your sauces or whatever. So you can make this entire dish super fast. So then you can add the pesto and then you're just going to mix it up. And then there's your food. Again, like I said, you can also cook the sauce so that it's not completely raw. If you don't like the taste of raw veggies, then, you know, cook it up. Or you can just eat it fresh like this. Alternatively, if you want to be a little healthier, you can just cook up some whole wheat pasta or gluten-free pasta or whatever and then mix it with that. So like I said, it is totally up to you how you want to eat this, but hope you enjoy it. Alright guys, so for this matcha ice cream, or nice cream I should say, you only need 2 ingredients. We're going to start off with frozen bananas that are preferably cut up into smaller pieces. And we're adding that into a food processor. Now, I've tried making nice cream with a blender before, but I've never had it work as nicely as a food processor like this. As you can see here, it's blending very, very well, and it's starting to get really creamy. So for me, a food processor works better, but if you have a really nice blender, then that probably would work well as well. So as you can see here, it is getting quite nice and creamy and like, I don't even know how this works, okay? Anyways, at one point you might want to kind of push down the banana pieces so that it blends better. And then here we go again. By the way, you guys, I didn't even add any liquid, any water or anything like that into this nice cream, and look how creamy it became just with frozen bananas. Amazing. Anyways, we're gonna add the final ingredient / second ingredient, which is matcha powder. So we're just adding kind of like a heaping tablespoon or something like that, maybe a heaping teaspoon, whatever the hell that is. We're gonna add a little at a time probably, just to, you know, make sure you don't get too much matcha in there. But I love anything matcha. I don't know about you guys, but I love matcha. Anyways, you blend that nicely in and it becomes this beautiful green color. And there you have it. You have matcha nice cream. And this is so much healthier than having like dairy-based matcha ice cream or something like that. And it's so good, guys. And I just sprinkled on a little bit of matcha powder on top for that aesthetic effect. And there you have it, super healthy ice cream, but without the cream. So for this artichoke bean spread, we are going to be using artichokes. Yay, what a surprise. So we're just using canned artichokes. I'm just using half a can. I'm just ripping it up so that it blends easier in the food processor. And then we are going to add a handful of spinach because today we are making green food. And then we're going to add some garlic powder. We're also adding the juice of half a lemon. That part is pretty optional actually. And then we're going to add some chickpeas. Now, if you prefer to use white beans, use white beans. I kind of wanted to make this kind of like a hummus though, so that's why I'm using chickpeas. Then we are going to process it, which seems to be a very popular thing to do in this video. Yeah, we are using the hell out of this processor today, okay? Not processor, what am I saying? This food processor. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, I told you it was going to be easy, and you can use this, like I said, as a dip or a spread or as whatever you want. And it is super healthy, super simple, so easy to make, and also very delicious, especially if you like artichokes, which I love, and if you like that lemony flavor. And here I'm just adding a little pepper, just because, you know, pepper is also awesome. And there you have it. I like to actually spread it on a sandwich. I used it as a sandwich filling, and it made the sandwich look very, very nice. So here we go. Here's a toasted piece of bread. We're gonna spread this, and look how beautiful it looks, especially when it's fast forwarded. Yes. And I just added some sliced cucumber on top. You can of course add whatever you want, but cucumber is all I had. And I realized it would have been just nice to just eat it as like a toast with spread, but you know, I made it into a sandwich because I don't know why. But yeah, there you have it, guys. There is your sandwich with green things in the middle. And yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the green recipes. I hope you try them out. Let me know what you thought of this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to get notifications from this channel, and check out my other social media accounts. Links will be down below. And as always, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!